Today is May 11th, and it's 7 o'clock, and I'm Kayla.
And it's our fourth group meeting.
Fourth group meeting, and it's
Juliet. Yay, last one.
And we're going to talk about our portfolio and our EA.
And how it went.
Okay, so mine, I thought went really well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like made a portfolio, and like I said last time, I made it all beautiful and nice.
I saw it. It was really
Thank you.
quality.
I got a proficient on it.
Really
On your
cool.
portfolio?
Or on my authentic piece.
Me
On my
too.
authentic piece.
Me too.
Which, like, I respect that decision and I understand, like, why.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
You're not like, this is not the grade I deserve.
No, yeah, for sure. I felt really good about the project overall. Like, when I made my infographics, like, I, like, learned how to use a computer, and, like, I feel like a whiz kid now, and, like, I'm on top of the world. I could probably make, like, a video if I wanted to. But, yeah, I thought mine, personally, was fantastic.
Me too. I felt like my actual portfolio was pretty good. I, like, made a website to put it all on. Like, I had it in Google Drive, like, in a folder. And it looked really ugly. And so, like, super last minute, I was like, I need a website! So I just, like...
So you did do this.
So I did a website of my portfolio, and it turned out really good. And that was only, like, my second time doing it, making a website.
First time was freshman year then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is actually my third time. This is, like, my second time on, like, the new websites. And it was pretty good.
Really cool. For me, at first I wanted to do my evidence portfolio digitally and just make it in a Google Doc and have like title page and you could just scroll through it, and I was like, if I'm making it like a book, why don't I just make it a physical thing? And so I took one of those 3-hole prong folders and I punched holes in all my stuff and I put a title page on it, and it was really nice. And the only thing that lacked in my portfolio was that I didn't have enough photographic evidence of me doing things. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like,
Did he tell you that?
like of me like filming someone, or me like research, like physical pictures of
It's
me
kind of
doing.
hard when it's a one-man show.
Yeah, legit.
Did he tell you that?
Yeah.
Really?
And I was like, oh, okay.
Interesting.
And for my presentation, I presented to pro faith class in the library, and I wasn't sure what the restrictions were for like permission to use those photos, so I didn't want to take a picture of the whole audience, and like they're not allowed to, and so I only had pictures of me, and he was like, you could easily fake that, and I was like, well, I didn't want to get in trouble for showing people who aren't allowed to, but that was pretty much it. And I got proficient, and I was happy. I really
You
did.
got a professional portfolio?
Or I got an exemplary on the portfolio.
Yeah, I got the portfolio was pass or fail, I'm pretty sure.
Was
Was
it
it?
complete? Or I don't think he graded it.
Because on my
Yeah, it was complete.
on
That's
my
right.
Infinite Campus, it said just complete 100%.
Me too, but I thought he was gonna go in and change it.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Anyway, but yeah, I did whatever. I met the bar, and
Yeah, exactly.
my documentary came out pretty good. I was happy
good.
with it.
Do you feel like you could have improved it in any way?
If I could have done one thing different, I would have not gotten sick.
Yeah.
Because
You can't control that.
because I missed like an entire week of school, and I feel like in that week of school you guys like talked about a lot, and like he explained himself a lot more, and like I didn't
Get the message.
that. So I was like being relayed information, which like I appreciate of my peers. Thank you. But yeah, I would have not gotten sick because like I like kept like an evidence like just like chart of like the day and the time and like what I did, and like if you look at my evidence chart, like I started doing things like I think it was Hell Week or the week after Hell Week, but I started in April because I was like, I'm so not procrastinating this, like this is my last DA, it's gonna be nice, immaculate, I'm gonna get it done like 3 weeks early. And so I started, and I have like 2 things of like early work, and then I got like sick for an eternity, and then I did it like the week it was due.
I feel like there wasn't much time given.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, like I feel like our other EAs we have like a few weeks, and this one I felt like there was barely any
true.
time.
I feel like it's that way because we weren't given any class time, and like it wasn't something that you could really do in class anyway.
I also agree. I think that like because all the other EAs, he like introduced it in class and took like a class to like verify this all, and like the way I found out, cover your ears, so sorry, but Kayla like texted me and was like, what is this EA for? And I was like, what EA for?
Yeah.
So like there was never ever like a we're starting EA for. So like people started at
It's just like,
different
it's on
times.
Google Classroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you started? What have I started? Yeah.
And I feel
Exactly.
like that's where I struggled with like creating my piece and stuff, because then I didn't know if I was doing it right, if I was doing it wrong. Like there's no rubric for me to like go.
The
off
rubric
of.
was your
Letter of
I
intent.
know.
which was messed up,
But
and
then
I
I
was
like didn't know like if I was doing it right, and like if I needed to do more, if I need like if it was enough.
Right.
Like it was hard for me.
For me, I chose a project that was. I wrote my letter of intent. Like it needed to be specific, but I feel I wrote mine way too specific because like I said that I would have. Yeah, I said I would have teachers write letters and and they wrote really short letters, but like it seemed more like an interview than them writing a letter. Like Profe really read for it. Sensei and Kua did not have time, and also relying on other people to be filmed.
Exactly.
Like it. The amount of work you can produce depends on the availability of your filming subjects. So I couldn't edit footage until I had footage, and I had to wait till like the week of it was due. Like I filmed Kumake Hao and Sensei on that Friday that it was due, and I was like,
Well, at least you had the weekend to do it.
Yeah, I purposefully, because like I was thinking about doing like something bilingual, like adversity or like Hawaiian studies or like something along those lines, because like I'm Hawaiian and like that would have been cool. But then I was thinking like I don't want to have to wait for people to like do things for me, and I also don't want to have to ask people, because like I'm just not good at that.
no, I feel you.
Like personally, and so I was like, I'm just gonna do stuff that like I know that I can just like do. And the reason that I did all of my share outs on the last Friday that it was due to, and like I wouldn't have been able to do that if my dad wasn't my dad. You know what I mean? Like,
See, my thing that I struggled with was I talked to the teacher, like after our group thing, we're like, talk to the teacher. And so I went in and she was like, okay, you can present. My only day is Monday. And that was like a week ahead that I was due. So I had to like hurry up and finish like really, really fast and then share out. So I thought it was good that I like had like deadlines, but it was like I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I only had like a weekend to make it
Happen.
Yeah.
For me, I didn't even take the weekend after. Like, I turned in the Friday that the due date said, just because I didn't want to deal with it I was just like, you know what, like.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, I didn't feel 2 more days or 3 more days was going to make it better, because I had everything. And so I just turned it in.
I didn't turn anything in online.
Really?
Yeah.
Me either.
I like should have maybe, but I just like printed it all out.
Me too. I shared it with him in her meeting.
For me, I put the video and then the letter of intent and the evidence, put the digital part of it, just to have it all in one place, you know what I mean?
That's smart though. Is there anything that you guys would, like if you continue the project, what would you guys do to like change it, to improve it, or like what would you do next time? Or like for the senior project, how would you guys, like what did you take away to improve?
Well, I think that like, because I'm also in his creative writing class, and we have to do 2 letters of intents like every quarter. And so I'm pretty good at writing letter of intents at this point. Like I got mine approved on like the first go around. Like I didn't have to like really revise it. And so like I would just like I am gonna try and retain all the letter of intent information that I learned this year for next year. And then I also want to take away like time management and taking care of yourself, because I do feel like I got sick because I wasn't taking care of myself like physically. And so like that's important.
For me, I would have made more of an effort to interview or get a letter from Madam Crawford, because I mentioned all 4 language teachers but only have 3 in the actual documentary, and like for me it just felt like there was a piece missing, because like I talk about how great our program is and how like universal and we have all these great things, but she's not in there, and I felt kind of bad, but we couldn't make it work, you know what I mean? So if I had more time, I would be able to do it.
I probably would just time manage a lot better. So I felt like I did it in like 2 really big chunks, and I was like really scatterbrained and just like was doing it to get done.
Right.
And so I felt like I definitely needed to time manage better and like make a calendar beforehand and like stick to the schedule.
I had a time log, but I didn't make a calendar. I just have it done by that Friday. That was my only really goal.
Yeah, that was mine too.
Yeah.
Although I think that it's a good idea to like set things for yourself.
Mini due dates for yourself.
Yeah.
Like have
Because this was very college-esque in that we didn't have those,
that
like,
instruction.
mini due dates.
Oh, we have 5 seconds.
Perfect.
So, like, yeah.
Okay.
So now we have to do